Hey everyone, Retro John here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the all-new Masters of the Universe She-Ra Princess of Power figure, which was a PowerCon exclusive version from Mattel, and this is awesome. First, let's take a look at the shipping box it came in, and as you can see, we have this wonderful artwork. This is a sketch of She-Ra here. This looks like running towards you with her sword and her shield. It looks just fantastic. We have the logo down here in the corner, Adult Collector. We have the logo here on top. And we have some more amazing artwork here on the back. We got that same picture right here, except with what looks like a Dora's face in the background. Just wonderful, wonderful artwork. Let's go ahead and take this out and take a look at the overall new packaging inside. Okay, and here we have that amazing Princess of Power packaging. This is incredible. I absolutely love this. So you'll notice that this represents more of the original vintage Princess of Power She-Ra figure as opposed to the retail release that we got not too long ago. We got the nice vintage artwork here. We got the vintage bubble with the figure proudly displayed inside, except this time around, if you'll take a look, we have the 35th anniversary logo displayed right here. It's a sticker on the front. It's even embroidered, so that's pretty cool. We have the figure here inside, and if you'll look a little closer, you'll notice, and we'll notice it even when I take the figure out, that the hair is actually rooted to match that vintage style She-Ra that we got 35 years ago. Turn it over to the back, you'll see some more of this wonderful artwork. And you'll notice it looks like it kind of folds over, and I'm about to explain why. So the people who, Mattel and the PowerCon exclusive thought it would be a great idea to make this figure resealable. So what you do is we're going to take this out. We should just be able to unclasp it. Just a moment here. There we go. This was definitely made for the collector in mind. Now, we'll put that aside because there's a neat little thing to that. We take the figure, there's a little pouch right here with her accessories inside. Put that aside over here for now, and we'll take the figure herself out. You'll see some of that rooted hair right here. It actually feels really nice and soft. And then she just comes right out of the blister bubble, like so. Well, she should anyway. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have, oh, she does have those darn clips. Those old darn plastic clips. So give me just a moment here. Okay, so here we have the PowerCon exclusive She-Ra out of the packaging. And immediately you'll notice one big thing. She's the same exact figure that we got in the retail release, except for that head sculpt. I'm going to go ahead and remove her tiara for now. We'll bring that back when we're bringing the accessories. And when I concentrate on that head sculpt. So it is a little bit more pliable, I would say squishy, than the retail. Retail is very hard head sculpt. And she does have that rooted hair held on by this rubber band here, which I'm going to leave in there. I am, because I plan on putting this back in the packaging as is and displaying it with it all together. And I'll show how that works here in a moment. But other than that, I mean, everything's exactly the same except for the rooted hair and the face sculpt. Her head does move up and down, left to right, side to side, because it is on that ball joint. We got the arms that go outward. We got the elbows that go forward and backwards. They twist at the elbow. They twist at the wrist. And we got the bend at the wrist as well. We have the swivel at the waist. This is a separate piece. So if you pop off the middle, that can come off along with the skirt. The legs can go out really far. They can go forwards, backwards, bend at the knees. This knee seems to be a little loose on mine, but not, you know, not a deal breaker. We have the swivel at the boot cuts. We've got the swivel and the rockers at the ankles, and there you go. Pretty neat. She does come with her tiara displayed like such, but when you turn her into She-Ra, you can easily turn this around, and there you go. Vintage She-Ra, how she was supposed to originally be to look, and you can see that in the vintage mini comics even. And it's not bad at all. My sticker here seems to be overlapped over here because it's a little misplaced down there, so the sticker here is a little uneven, but not too bad. It is nice and shiny though. And we'll go ahead and just put that right back on her. Now, she does come with her sword. It is the same exact sword that she came with in the retail release. So she can hold it in her hand just like so. She also comes with the same exact shield. And that can, of course, go in this hand. And then she's ready for battle. Now, she does come with one exclusive accessory to this package. And this is a nice little inclusion here. It is her comb axe. The Classics version came with one of these because the vintage figure came with a comb. But they decided to make the new accessory not just a comb, but an axe as well. And that is, if you wanted to, you can brush your hair. You can comb and brush your hair. Works pretty well. And of course, she can hold the axe as well in her other hand if you so choose to do this. She looks okay with it, but you don't really associate She-Ra with an axe. So let's go ahead and put that sword back in her hand. She just looks so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and put her off to the side for now. And you're probably wondering, well, all the Motu, Masters of the Universe, and Princes of Power came with mini comics. What about this one? Well, I'm going to go ahead and back this out a little further again. Bring it up. Okay, so I showed you the front art and the back art. That's because this actually unfolds to reveal more artwork. And that is just really cool. I love the fact that, okay, over here we have Bow, Arrow, we have Cowl, we have Glimmer, we have Lookie down here, in case you didn't see him. And then over here we have the Evil Horde, also 35 years ago. So we have Hordak here. We've got my favorite character of all time, who's in glare, Mantenna, and that is the action figure version of Mantenna. We've got the vintage action figure version of Catra. I forget what her lion's name is. I do have both Catra and her lion, but I don't know what the lion's name is. We also have Grizzlor here, and we have the Fright Zone playset. So I'm really hoping that we get all of these figures down the road. Now, I mentioned the mini comic because this has our mini comic right there. And it is absolutely fantastic. I will go ahead and leave that open long enough for you to be able to pause and zoom in if you want. And I can't wait to read this. This is just going to be so cool. So, this folds back up. Now, what you can do is you can take your little tray here and you can remove all of She-Ra's little accessories and everything there. Make sure this is all on camera the best I can. And we can actually place her right back Gotta grab her hair here first to fit it back through. There we go. Put it right back through. There's a hole. And we can go ahead and put her mask back on. And then we can fit her right back where she was. Presumably, there we go. Get those legs in. Get her in there. Get her arms in there. There we go. So she is back in her packaging. I've kept a little baggie for her accessories. So you can put those back in the baggie. It's a very soft baggie. I guess to kind of go along with the rest of the theme here. Oh, there we go. We got her axe, brush, and then just fold these up like so. She-Ra can be placed right back in her container like so. We have this which go right in here and pushed right back in here. And then this, they got these little plastic tabs here, which just go right in here, presumably. You could just slide this in actually. There we go. Slide it right back in. You got the bottom tabs here. You have to make sure those fit on the bottom. And there you go. She-Ra is back in the package. Almost. Oh, he's right off. There we go. And She-Ra is now right back in the package for display. Really, really awesome. I absolutely love this. I think this might be, I don't know if it's the favorite, but it's definitely one of my top favorite Master Universe Princess of the Power origin figures to date. I absolutely really love this figure. Now, this figure was originally available through PowerCon only. You were just able to go to PowerCon and buy it. Unfortunately, last year there was really no PowerCon. They did PowerCon online, so they allowed people to purchase the PowerCon exclusives. She-Ra was one of them, as well as the Lords of Power 6-pack, which I did not get because it was incredibly expensive. But I did manage to pick up She-Ra. I absolutely had to get She-Ra because we weren't sure if we were going to get a retail release of She-Ra or not. I pre-ordered it, and literally maybe I think within a month we found out there was going to be a retail release, but with a different head sculpt and an unrooted hair. So very cool that there's a difference between the two. Because this was an exclusive, these are pretty much, if you haven't gotten one, you're probably out of luck. I know places like Big Bad Toys, I believe, has been getting these in sporadically, so there is a slight chance. But you're probably going to pay maybe a little more than what the original price was. I paid about $60 for mine. I think when I saw these put back on Big Bad Toys, they were around $70. That's not including tax and shipping. So this is really whether or not you feel it is worth the price or not. For me, because it's the 35th anniversary, because it has that rooted hair and an incredible resealable packaging for displaying, I honestly feel it's worth a maximum of 60. I don't know if I'd go 70 on it. I also feel that if I wasn't able to get this, like the Lords of Power, that my collection isn't going to feel complete. I'm definitely a retail guy. As long as I get all the retail released figures, if you're a completist, then I'm fine with that. I'll call it complete. But this is a nice to have if you can. So, and these are being shipped right now from PowerCon and Big Bad Toys. If you ordered them, be on the lookout. And if you're on the hunt for these, happy hunting. I mean, enjoy the hunt. Grab one if you can. I feel it's really worth it to add it to your collection. So, yeah, so that's it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps me out. We're trying to get to 600 by the end of the year. Hit that like button and comment down below. Let me know what you think of this figure and the idea of the resellable packaging. I absolutely love that idea. I kind of wish they would do it with all the Origin figures, honestly. And yeah, until next time, this is Retro John, and I'm out. Good journey.